Yo, you're gonna watch me set up 3 cubes while I talk to you about the past 2 days. This is a Ferrocore V2, I believe, that Cubicle gave me. I have done nothing to it so far, just because I like the feeling of my main 3x3. So I'm gonna put my lube combo on here, which is Gravitas and Moyu. I found that combination after a lot, and I mean a lot of experimentation. I've always liked a heavier lube combined with a lighter one, and this is the best combination that I can find. It makes it smooth, but not like unturnable. You have to break it in quite a bit because the angstrom is so thick, but the Moyu lube kind of counters it out. Like right now it's very stiff. Let me do it to this other side so I can get the piece out. And yeah, that's the loop setup I do to any cubes that I set up. But yesterday, I took a rest day from cubing at least. It was nice. I went to the gym and did shoulders. Today was my rest day from the gym. That's the second time I've filmed this exact intro and I've dropped the lube. So let's put the Gravitas on there, pieces back in, and then just break it in. You can do that with either solves or just random moves. I like doing solves though. The pause wasn't for recognition. I was trying to see if I should do the lefty or righty. So anyway, yesterday I did TPS training for cubing. No, that was 2 days ago, sorry. And what that consisted of was basically just PLL time attack until I get a PB. I don't think I had ever had a sub 19 before. And yesterday I did it for like an hour and a half and got, where is it, 1887. It felt really, really good, especially because TPS is by far the worst part of my solving. So what do you do with problems when you know what's wrong? You isolate them and then you work on them. So this cube is now completed. It already feels pretty good once you've added the lighter Moyu lube into it. It's Moyu V1. So yeah, try it yourself. 1 out of 3 cubes. And now I'm going to talk about why I'm doing exactly what I'm doing. So I took the rest day because rest is important. A lot of people are just assuming that everything that I do, or everything that Chinese cubers do, everything that like Timon, Dylan, Luke, all of the people, we just cube all day. And it's simply not true. I cube about 2 hours out of the day. I'm supposed to. Sometimes I do more. Hardly do less. But sometimes I am less productive. Like I'll just do a bunch of solves or something instead of what I'm supposed to be doing, like my isolations. PLL time attack felt good. Getting sub 19 felt good as well. I started doing it for training purposes because I know Yiheng and any of the other Chinese cubers with a coach, they do it for their TPS training. And so I was like, that makes sense. I've never thought of it like that, but it could be useful and good, and it is very, very good. I started doing it 2 years ago. The prep for NAC 24 actually did involve a lot of PLL time attack. And then after that, I worked on, I think, Anti-Soon ZB? Yeah, 100 Anti-Soon runs. Okay. So today's day 56. Day 58 was 2 days ago, and that's when I did TPS and everything. I have, gotta break this in. In other news, I have kept with the schedule, which is good because I need to. But most of the time, whenever I get online and I'm like, that wasn't even almost the thing. When I get online and I'm like, I'm going to lock in, y'all ain't ready to see what I'm going to show you, like, most of the time it backfires. The only time that has worked out for me was the whole clicky thing. And that worked because I was able to not focus on the Clicky Studios thing. Anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, in 2024, the year I got second at NAC, Clicky Studios, like Carter Williams and one of his friends, I forget which one it was, but they made a predictions video. And up until that point, I was kind of known for showing up in the early stages when it doesn't matter and then choking in finals. Like, I was the second seed in NAC. No, it was the fourth seed, sorry. Fourth seed in NAC 24. Did I already lube this side? I don't think so. And then in finals, I completely choked. I think I had 4 7s and a 5. And then everyone knows what happened in 2023. So that was my reputation going into 2024. And naturally, like, you recognize patterns, call them out, and you're like, Luke has not done well the last 2 years. He is going to continue to not do well. That's understandable. Like, we talk about like Joel Embiid choking in the playoffs, James Harden choking in the playoffs. For any basketball aficionados out there. But who knows? This year might be like James Harden's year on the Cavs or something. 2024 was just kind of my year. I timed the peak perfectly for the week leading up to NAC and All-Stars. And by the time I got up on stage, I knew what my expectations were. And I knew no matter what I do, what I did, I had to do it out of positivity. Because if you let a lot of negativity motivate you, it's just not good. I can go on and on about that, but don't let negativity motivate you. All right, all my cubes have been set up. I rested yesterday. I did comp sim today with a 553 average. Shout out to Austin for judging me. She's going to be very helpful getting used to competition patterns and everything. So that's it. I'll have a real video for you guys that isn't me yapping about stuff tomorrow for day 55 leading into NAC. So yeah, peace.